Hi, good morning. I'm Josanne Wright Callender, the author of Making Do Growing Up Colored in the Jim Crow South During the Great Depression. And this is just a real quick update. It's been 1 month since the Kickstarter that we've raised the $5,000 to complete our audiobook. And as a little update, right now we've laid most of the what do they call it? We relayed tracks of some of the narration that needed tweaking. And at this time, we're working on the sound effects, trying to make this more like an old-fashioned radio drama. So while you're listening to it, you can be taken back into that period and feel as though you're going through history with Dee Dee and Charles. Well, I said in the last update that I was going to have a workshop, pardon me, to help people who were trying to write their own generational legacy stories. And we did have it, had about, on Zoom, about 10 or 12 people, but it was really well received. I talked about, how we have roadblocks, and it was to my women's Bible study. Um, and sometimes these roadblocks can be seen as the enemy trying to keep us from moving ahead, but sometimes it's us. We can get off track and lose our focus. And I said, keep your eyes on Jesus, who is the author and finisher of our faith. And, as I was talking to them, something, there was a blessing to my audience, but there was also a blessing to me. Not more than about not even a week later, I had a really pivotal phone call from a relative who was asking me, he said, so what's your book? Is it young adult? Is it Christian? And this particular relative said, I'd lose the Christian part because, you're going to reduce your readership. And I thought about it and I looked at my description on Amazon and I said, oh my goodness, it's sort of like straddling two worlds. And it was partially because I did think that maybe I would reduce the amount of people who would look at the book because it has that, Christian title on it. But this person ended the conversation by saying, if you really are writing this book to honor your parents, right? And I said, that's right. And that comment solidified in my mind that the book will be stated as a Christian, faith-based, whatever the title is these days, young adult novel. So my parents were the people that I looked up to because they lived their faith and they lived it through the most difficult time that I could see, probably out of slavery was the most difficult time, but post-slavery, Jim Crow period of our nation's history, it was real. And, there's still some people that said that we are still living in it now. Not like the and I asked two of my uncles who lived it, I said, "Do you think, now is sort of like Jim Crow?" So they said, "No, by no stretch of the imagination. No." So if someone can live their faith during that really difficult time, when the laws didn't even support people coming forward and saying, this person did this and that, you know, and you live your faith believing that the Lord will take care of those that are not being fair to you, and having that faith and that hope to move forward in life, to provide for your family, to get the blessings that the Lord has promised those who follow his word. I said, this book is, what can I can't make it just a regular young adult novel. So in the days to come, I'm working on revamping my, um, I guess my, what do they call it? I can't think of the term. I'm branding. I'm rebranding my materials. It's going to take a little while, but I'll get back with you as I go through the process and keep you updated as I move along in this particular path, and let you know how it worked out. So take care. God bless you. Keep writing. Don't let any roadblocks keep you from that goal because there are a lot of people who really want to see and want to hear from you, and they want to find out what's going on in your, each of us has a different voice, and this is our way to express our voice through our writing. So keep writing. All right. God bless you. Bye bye.